everyone, and welcome back. I'm Drew, and this is Dru Does Tech, and I wanted to make a separate video where I talk more about what is Dru Does Tech, just to help everyone understand. 'Cause I do still get questions about what exactly I do. So, Dru Does Tech is an IT solutions service, a freelance service that I started here in Southern Maine this year, 2025. I've been doing tech stuff pretty much my whole life privately, not as a service to others, but just to myself and some within my inner circle. And I've had some who have encouraged me to do it professionally because of the level of knowledge I have with how to do certain things and the level of ability I have in terms of being able to repair things and whatnot. And while I have been doing all of this stuff my whole life, I don't have a formal, like, professional background with it. So it's something I'm kind of trying to break into. And so it became an idea of mine in March that I could pursue this professionally. So I started planning everything in my mind back then. And I started working towards certifications, standardized accredited IT certifications, because I know what I know, but I also know that without something to back it up, it's going to be hard to sell others on what it is I do. And if I want to do this professionally freelance, that's what I have to do. I have to sell myself. So I've been working on CompTIA certifications as well since March. I started with A plus, which is a big hurdle to get through in the beginning, in that it's so extensive because it's the foundational IT certification. So it covers a wide variety of topics. And so it's actually broken into two parts. You have to pass Core 1 and Core 2 to then actually be considered A plus certified. So I passed Core 1, I want to say in May. And then I passed Core 2 July 5th, which officially made me A plus as of July 5th. And I accepted the accreditation on the 6th, the next day. And since then, I've been prepping for Network Plus, which delves more specifically into IT infrastructure and networking, which is, what is networking? Well, that's like your Wi-Fi, your printers, all of your devices that you utilize on a day-to-day basis to get through your daily functions. So networking deals specifically with that. And so I should have Network Plus within the next couple of weeks. I'm already doing exam prep, and usually by the time I get to exam prep, I only need a couple of weeks to actually get ready for the real proper exam, and then I'll schedule that exam out and pay for my placement. And if the trend continues as it has been, then I'll pass Network Plus, and that'll be 2 CompTIA certifications down, the foundational A plus and the Network Plus. And then my plan after Network Plus is to go for Security Plus. And so that deals more with cybersecurity, device network hardening, device hardening, things of that nature, penetration testing. There is some penetration testing involved in the network certification as well, because that's part of managing a network. But it gets more in depth with that kind of stuff in the security certification, because that is literally what that is for, is network security, cybersecurity. So then once I have those 3 certifications, that will be my personal goal foundational certification for this business, is to have those 3. From there I will continue to build certifications over time and just keep stacking them, because having all that knowledge is important and makes you more valuable. But as far as what path I'm going to take and how I'm going to approach that, I still haven't decided yet, because my primary concern is establishing these 3 specific certifications first. So the goal of this business is multifaceted, because I want to, or I'm still new and I'm still trying to establish a base. So I'm offering a wide variety of things right now until I can kind of figure out where my niche is and narrow things down. One thing I can definitely say is my niche compared to other IT solutions is I have tech education baked into my business. That's what makes me kind of stand apart from these other groups is I will teach you how to use your technology. Like I will take time out of my day to teach you how to do it. Of course, there's a fee for that because that's my business, but it's a reasonable fee. And I not only will teach an individual how to use technology, but as part of the business, I also have baked in outreach where I will reach out to senior living facilities and adult learning centers. And I will put together presentations to help educate people on a variety of tech related topics, such as avoiding fraud online, things of that nature. I'm actually currently working on a presentation I plan to start doing around September, October in preparation for the holiday season, where I will be going to adult learning centers, senior facilities, things of that nature, and teaching these folks how to stay safe online when shopping, because fraud tends to ramp up during holiday seasons when shopping is high. And seniors, unfortunately, tend to be the ones who are targeted the most because they are the least aware of how to protect themselves online. We have a large senior population here in southern Maine. Our median age is 45, which means our age demographics tend to skew heavier toward the older generations. So I want to be able to serve that uh, demographic and be able to make sure that they are safe and that they are comfortable with using their technology. Because in the past, I have volunteered doing these kinds of things as kind of a test run for this. And one thing I know from the feedback I've gotten from past volunteering is that the number one stressor for seniors is their technology because they don't understand certain things about it. And it frustrates them, and rightfully so. And so it's my goal to help alleviate that by just showing them how to use their technology, whether it's social media, FaceTime, so they can call their grandkids, doing their online shopping, their online banking, um, how to use their iPad, their laptop, their genealogy stuff. A lot of them like to do genealogy stuff. I can help them with that too. So this is the part that kind of does set me apart from other groups, and in a way sort of does establish a niche for me. Pardon me. But my primary business model in terms of where I plan to draw my income from is helping businesses with their IT networks. And that's why I'm leaning so hard on all these certifications and whatnot, because I want to make sure that I am the best technician I can be when I step onto these job sites. And I do work as a independent contractor because I'm freelance. So I'm not a W-2 or W-9 employee. I'm a 1099 independent contractor. So you only hire me for the job you need me for. And if it's something where you need long-term service, we can work out a service agreement. But again, that's on an independent contract. So the pricing is different. It's not a regular full-time position that you pay for. You only pay for what you need. That sounded like an insurance commercial, but that is the fact. You only pay. It's independent contracts. So you only pay for the work you're getting done. But on the other side of that, to help supplement income and also just to help with right to repair, because obviously being in this line of business, that's part of what I'm here for, is to advocate right to repair. So I do obviously do electronics repair as well. I have all this equipment on my bench specifically for electronics repair, all the way down to the PCBs. I do board level repairs and everything in between. I can also do upgrades. I'm coming up on the 1 year anniversary of the desktop computer upstairs. I built that machine. And so it's actually it's actually within like a week or so. It'll officially have been a year that I built it. So I may shoot some content with that because I also do offer custom PC builds. Mine's not very fancy because it's something I built for myself. Sorry, I pretty sure I just biffed the microphone there. I really got to stop doing that. But anyway, the one I built upstairs is an ultra fancy because I built it for myself and I didn't necessarily want something ultra fancy. But I do offer custom PC builds, and I can do the fancy stuff if you want, including custom water loops. So there's information about all of that on my website, as far as the types of services I offer. Um, and as far as home networks go, I can also help with that to a degree. Whether you want someone to help you install a home camera system, you want someone to help you maybe improve your signal strength in your home, uh, or to help just troubleshoot the devices in your home, or to educate you on how to use your devices. I can do all of that as well. So I'm offering a very wide variety of services. So I understand why it can be confusing to people as to what it is I do and what I'm offering. Uh, that that's why I'm making this video today, to kind of help clear that up, because like I said, it's a lot of stuff. I do IT, I do electronics repair, I do tech education. Um, so the business, the LLC was recognized or was approved by the state in June. And so everything there is good to go. So literally at this point, I just need to look for clients. So I'm going to start doing a lot more, pounding the pavement, a lot more cold calling and things of that nature to try and drum up business. I'm going to keep shooting content for the YouTube here. I've got some other plans for other moves I'm making in the background, but for certain reasons, I should probably hold off on disclosing some of that until it's closer to actually being manifest. But yes, I'm making moves. My plan is to do this full time and only this. So I do need to work on eventually transitioning out of my day job and into this full time. Right now, I work for a local credit union. But I would much rather be doing this. So I need to make some moves in that direction. But like I said, I'm going to wait to disclose anything related to that stuff until moves have been made. And I know more about my position on that and my ability to do that. So yes, this is what I plan to do for the foreseeable future. So please stay tuned. With the YouTube, I'm planning to do educational stuff as well as tear downs and things of that nature to make it a more robust tech channel. For now, it's mostly been updates because it's a new business. There's a lot of stuff I have to do in the background. So I haven't been able to get myself on a consistent filming and upload schedule yet with the channel. My goal is to eventually do a twice weekly upload schedule once I can get everything ironed out. But like I said, moves are being made right now, so I kind of have to hold off on disclosing too much of that stuff. But stay tuned, and there will be more coming. And if you enjoy tech content, tech education, please subscribe, share with a friend, spread the word. Like I said, I want to do this full time. And as far as device repairs go, I'm not limiting that service to my service area of Southern Maine and surrounding Southern Maine. I have a P.O. box address on my website. I have a work order form you can download and fill out. I'm working on making it fillable. Right now, it's not. You have to download it and fill it out, unfortunately. But I am working on making it fillable in the future. So you can just fill it out on the website and then download it, print it, throw it in the mail with your device. But you can download the work order form, fill it out, include it with the device that you want me to repair or upgrade or whatever the case may be, and just ship it to that P.O. box address, and make sure you have valid contact information, because I do need to call you for a consultation so that we can discuss the terms of the work order and whatnot. But there's going to be a link in the description below to my website, Dru Does Tech, and there will be a link to some other video from the channel here. And again, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. It's DruDoesTech.com. I spell Dru differently. It's DRU Does Tech.com. And I thank you very much for watching.